Hello, beautiful life path number 8. Yeah, you're going to be running hot, hot, and then cold, cold, and it's going to be looking at the duality this week. It is. Come on in and I'll tell you all about it. Hello, beautiful life path 8. Welcome back to your reading. Oh, look at that. The Ace of Wands. Nice. My strength. You already have fire in you with Leo. You have the Queen of Swords as your tangle. Ooh, there's a cooling off, even in the colors. Prince of Pentacles, a coming back to slowly. And at the end, you have the Princess of Hearts. Okay. So there's a sharp turn here. You go from all fire to cold, back into productive, and then back into a more, a softer emotion. And that's exactly what I felt when these cards came in. Like, you know, all fire to all cool to bringing yourself back and then kind of falling into that. Let's see what the Oracle has to say here for you. Okay, the fighters, there we go. 27-9. I fight my resistance to accepting the dualities of life. And that's what I'm feeling here with this. This is the duality right here. I felt it right away when the cards came out. It was like night and day. It was exactly that. It was like night and day. Too hot, too cold, and back to the middle. Too hot, too cold, back to the middle, and then kind of softening into something else. So definitely this week you might like run hot and then suddenly pull back too much and end up getting too cool. And then your unraveling is going, okay, I'm going to put a little water in my wine. This is what the Prince of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. Don't get caught up in too much of the details, but we're going to move back into rhythm, right? And then the beautiful Princess of Hearts is like that dreamer quality. That, okay, now that I'm back into myself, I can go back into my heart space. I don't know what causes it. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. But I mean, it's pretty straight cut. I mean, it's probably, you're the first number that I feel like it just came in really, really straight. Because the disparaging quality of the two, like between, you know, one and the other, were so far from each other, I could feel it. Yeah, there you go. The Ace, is it the Ace of Swords? Yeah, it's the clarity. That's it. And the Devil, right. Okay. So that's it. It's from, the Devil is the restrictions on both sides. It's, this side restricted you to a certain path, and this one restricted you, and it's breaking down those restrictions. Burning too hot, you risk to burn the whole thing down. Running too cold, you risk a disassociation from it. The clarity of that with the Ace of Swords is bringing that in. And with the Devil card here, it's going, okay, this is going to bring you out of those restrictions back into balance. That's exactly what this is, okay? So the Devil is about like getting out of cycles of frustrations, guilt, and any cycles, the ones that kind of keep you held down and stuck. And this is like the best way of doing it. Okay? All right. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not difficult in the way that it came in. It might not be as easy for you to get out of it. But because this reading came kind of fluid, like, you know, it felt really easy to go into, I feel that it might not be that hard for you once you name it and figure it out. You'll feel the difference between the two extremes, and as soon as you do, you're just going to kind of slip into something different. And that's the best part, to affirm the duality. The 27 is 9. That Hermit is insight. That's the number of insight. So I feel that when the insight comes in, you'll fight the resistance to accepting the dualities of life, right? You'll understand that sometimes they come in, and sometimes there's a reason for them too. You may have had this back and forth this way for a specific reason. Seeing this side and this side individually is going to show you things that you wouldn't have seen if you'd been in the middle. So keep that in mind as well, my beautiful eights. You know, sometimes we like to say, oh, you know, I made a mistake. I rarely think that. I think that mistakes are just lessons coming in wisdom in disguise. So just keep an eye out for that, okay? All right, my beautiful, beautiful eights. I let you go with this. Before I go, though, I will let you know that I do have a brand new channel called David and Jane Stories, where fantasies live and linger, maybe even yours. Okay, come check us out. This is where we do a living book, especially on Patreon. Right now, we also have Shorts channel that kind of shows you all the banter and the fun stuff that we do. But where the heartbeat of it is really on Patreon. Go check that out, okay? Take care of yourself. Your playlist for all of yours is right here. Everything else is in the description box, what I offer. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.